Yo, what's going on, guys? Today is Subscriber Sunday, which means this gameplay is by one of you. In the background, you have a minigun only chem strike, and I thought this was really impressive. He is using the support strike package instead of the specialist strike package. He moves around super slow, and he's not playing on the smallest map ever with a gun you can only hip fire with. He has only 255 bullets in order to kill 24 people. You can't pick up any scavenger packs with this weapon. And all in all, this is just something unique and interesting. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this going on in the background. The player is Dominator FPS. You should totally go check out his channel. He posts more wacky, weird chem strikes and nuclears and gameplays and stuff like that with a little bit of eclectic sort of gun taste. I don't really know why he chooses some of the weapons he does, but he doesn't just run around with the AK and Remington and Honey Badger. He uses a lot more weird guns that you don't really see too often. So I thought it was kind of interesting, and hopefully you guys will enjoy his channel. Go check it out. It's at the top of the description. Anyway, he's going to go talk about some stuff. I think he's going to talk about a commentary about some relationship he was in, and I don't want to be talking too much over his video, but if you want to submit your own gameplays to Subscriber Sunday, make sure first off to like this video up so we know to keep posting this series, and also you should email your clips and videos to doomclanyt@gmail.com. I'll have more information for you guys in the outro, so I'll see you in like 5 minutes. Here's Dominator FPS. Enjoy the video.
I really hope you guys do enjoy, but today what I'd like to talk to you guys about is my first ever hookup. No, excuse me about that. I just kind of hiccuped when I was going to talk about my first ever hookup. But like I said, today I want to talk about my first ever hookup and my first ever serious relationship in general. Just simply due to the fact that it is pretty funny, and how I go about things isn't probably what I do nowadays. But this was pretty much last year. It was my first serious relationship. I ended up dating this girl for about 3 months. I'm not going to disclose her name because I don't know. Maybe she watched Doom Clan. Probably not, because she's a brat. No, but like I said, I did get my first hookup in my first serious relationship. So like I said, I dated her for 3 months, and basically what happened was, leading up to this, I liked her since the first day of school. I was brand new to the school system, so she didn't really know too much about me. We were locker neighbors, which was kind of convenient, and then it really wasn't convenient after we broke up. It was actually pretty awkward, you know, going to your locker in middle school, because you have to go to your locker in middle school. Now in high school I don't really have to, but I'd see her after every class at the locker, and that was pretty much one of the most awkward times. But like I said, we were locker neighbors, and then one day I started talking to her at my locker. I'm like, hey, you're pretty cute and all that, because I had no balls at the time, and I just didn't know how to ask a girl out. So I'm like, hey, you're pretty cute, want to go out sometime? And then she's like, I'm kind of in a relationship. I'm like, okay, with who? And then she actually said my best friend. I was like, oh my god, I did not know this. They had just gotten together like 2 hours earlier, which kind of pissed me off, because I didn't even know that she knew who he was. And then they ended up dating for about, I'd say, about a good week. It wasn't anything serious. They just hooked up one time, and then I don't really know what happened from there. But I think that's pretty funny. They only dated for a week. So then I'm like, you know, I want to date this girl. I've wanted to date her. My best friend stole her, so I'm gonna go ask her out. So one day my friend, like I said, that dated her and then another guy were all hanging out. We went to the local pizza joint, and then basically I ended up sitting next to her, and they started taking pictures of us like immature 8th graders. I'm like, yo, what are you doing, all that kind of stuff and all of that. And then they're basically, oh, you two were in together. I'm like, whatever. And I was kind of embarrassed, because they were like posting it to Instagram, you know, all that immature stuff that 8th graders would do. So basically after I had liked her, I'm like, you know what, I gotta make my move now. We're about to go back to the house. So I asked her out, and she's like, yeah, man, that's great. I would totally love to date you. She didn't really say that, because no girl says that, but she basically said yes, and we walked back to the house holding hands. It's my first ever time holding hands with a girl for a long period of time, and her hand was sweaty as crap. I didn't really like that too much, because after it was like, oh my gosh. And then they wanted us to kiss, and I'm like, oh yeah, wait till we get back to the house. And she's like, no, I want to kiss you now. I'm like, oh okay, oh yeah. So I didn't know how to kiss at the time, guys. I had never kissed a girl before. So what I end up doing is going for what I see on the Disney Channel when I was like 8 years old, and I go in for the little peck, and then she's going in for the full out eat your face. And that was kind of awkward, because my lips were pretty much inside her mouth, and you know what, it's pretty awkward, not gonna lie. And then she's like, oh okay, I'm gonna have to teach you how to kiss or whatever. So we go back to the house, and we just start making out for like 30 minutes straight, which was kind of payback, because I hung out with them before, and they made out for like an hour, and that pretty much pissed me off, because we were supposed to hang out, you know, play some Call of Duty, and then they're pretty much making out on the couch for an hour. And then I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get my friend back. So we ended up making out for 30 minutes, and that was pretty awesome, not gonna lie. First ever makeout session to hook up. It was pretty awesome. So basically how we end up breaking up is that a few months later, I found out that she was smoking weed. Now, I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily against this, but I'm definitely not for it. I'm just one of those guys that's like, you know what, I don't really care if you smoke weed, just don't do it around me, because I don't want to be affiliated with that kind of stuff. I don't want to be under the influence of all those drugs, you know, but hey, it is what it is. So I had to break up with her. So that was pretty much my first ever hookup. It's something that I want to ask you guys down in the comment section below is, have you ever hooked up with a girl? Which I know probably a lot of you guys have, and I just wanted to know that. That'd be pretty interesting. Do you have any funny stories? Remember to leave them down in the comment section below. But I want to thank Doom Clan for letting me get this upload to their channel for Subscribers Sunday. It really does mean a lot that they are allowing me to post on the channel and just help my channel grow. So if you guys are interested in checking me out, I post some Call of Duty tips and tricks, you know, best class setups, and I tell a lot of life stories on my channel. I really like to do those, and I'm one of those YouTubers who just likes to talk about what's going on in my life, because I know you guys want to know more about me. So if you guys are interested in any of those kind of videos, remember to come check me out. My link will be down in the description below, Dominator FPS. But remember to like this video, comment down below any hookup stories or any serious relationship you guys have had. Subscribe to Doom Clan if you're not. Come check me out, and I will catch you guys later. Peace. I'm out.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys have some more gameplays to send us. You can submit them at doomclanyt@gmail.com, and that would be really awesome. If you did submit a gameplay already and it wasn't uploaded yet, don't worry. We do actually have some older submissions from last week that we could also upload in the future. I saw some really beastly solo triple Moabs that we might upload, but who knows? But yeah, just follow on the on-screen instructions if you want to be a part of the series, and like the video if you want to continue. If you want to check out last week's video, it will be linked at the top left. It was the world's fastest pistol Moab by Lackey OG. Next week's video is in the top right. It hasn't been posted yet, but if you are from the future, then you can click that link too. It will link you to the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'm OBJ Everyday, and peace out.